initially, like, I don't know, 2 years ago, I used to travel.
You're right.
I wait for my salary to come in like this, and I'm gone. Like, I'm in Kenya and I'm on fire, waiting for my salary, planning my next trip. When my salary comes, I'm gone. But then at the end of the year, Maya asked me, how much have you saved? And I'm like, you've saved? He's like, yeah, you haven't? I'm like, I had zero in my account. Because I used to travel all the time. And it hit me. And he was like, what if you lose your job right now? What happens? From that point, I started saving. Because if you have to be wise. You just can't choose all your money to travel. So thank God, most of the time these days, we find that we don't pay for our tickets sometimes. Because like coming to Uganda was sponsored, so we didn't pay. When I go to the US, it's sponsored, I don't pay. So we find that I save a lot of my money and put it in real estate and stuff like that. But sometimes I have to use my salary. Thank God also sometimes my husband will be like, oh, let me pay it here. I'm like, yes, thank God, So I'm gonna save the money. But long ago it wasn't like that. So for me, it always reminds me you have to think of the future. What if YouTube shuts down? You have to save. So me, God, I save a lot. I save. And also when we travel, we are savers. We don't go to the most expensive places. We go to what is affordable, not too cheap, but not too expensive. Because we've not made it in life, we're still trying to make it. So yeah, but thank God, sometimes the cheapest sponsor, you sleep in the best hotels, like here in Uganda, we have to pick, I guess, one of the best. Yeah. So yeah, it's not like we're spending, if it was us, yeah, we go to something more affordable, because you have to save money. Like, you don't just live life, I think that's what was the other question? Oh, solo travel as a female is difficult, but thank God for confidence. Every time it's not confidence, plus it's like, what do you have to lose? People will look at you and then what? They're gonna look away at the end of the day. I just try to be really safe and I'm not out at night, especially when I travel alone. By 6, usually I'm back in my hotel room. I leave early, I come back early. Yeah, and also I just try to dress well when I'm in a country that I don't know. When I'm in Ghana and Kenya, I love short and tight things. But when I'm not in a country I know, it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to get stoned. Can I answer the question?
I think when it comes to how do you sustain your account, I would advise every creator out here, know that YouTube is not forever. You're enjoying it today, tomorrow you might not be there. So wherever money that you make, 70% needs to go into an investment. I'm not a big fan, she's saying saving. I'm not a big fan of saving. I'm a big fan of investing. Right? So when I rather put money into real estate than to put money in a bank. So what I do is 70% of my money goes to my real estate business, and then from there, the rest of the money, I pay my team. I make sure I have something small for myself. I always go broke, but you look at me and you be like, this guy is broke, man. Because I don't buy. Thank God for my wife, because I don't remember the last time I bought a t-shirt. I'm not being stingy, but I'm a big fan of just living my life without thinking about what people think about me. You see, when you try to impress people, that's where the problem comes. So please, I would advise every creator out here who is monetized, as soon as the first dollar hits your account, please, if you want to save, that's okay, but don't save in Ugandan shillings. Don't save in your currency, save in dollars. Because you know that if anything happens, your money is still intact. Thank you.
My name is Nicholas. My channel is called Eating the African Way. It's about food, eating the African way. And my community has been asking me to find what I don't find it. And also, my channel is so expensive. I would like to find how I can do videos on that process.
So you eat across Africa or you eat across Uganda?
Still eating the African way.
It's in the African way.
Africa.
Oh, yeah, I know, but what is it in the African way?
Food.
Review.
Okay. For now, Uganda.
The question is, he creates content about local foods everywhere. For now, he's in Uganda, and it's expensive. Literally, you have to buy the food, open whoever is going to make the food so that you can film. So it needs to be advised. How can you go about it?
See, travel content is so expensive, but you have to start small. If you think the food is expensive, go to the chop. You guys have choppers here? Like the roadside meals. That is actually the best content than to go to the expensive where it's diluted. When I want to do a street food video, I'll go to the roadside. It's not because it's cheaper, but it's something that so many Africans can relate to. Right? So I would say that for now, go the affordable way and brand yourself in a way that in the next 2 years, you will not buy a single food with your own money. I don't know if I'm making sense. See, when I will advise you all, when you go to someone that you want to shoot a video and they shut you down, take it as a source of motivation. If I tell you the number of doors that were closed for me, I go to them, they tell me you are not BBC, you are not CNN, we don't want you to interview us. Now I see them following me, they want a video from me. But right now you have to pay me for me to come and put that video for you. So just start small, do your thing, go the local way, and build yourself. When you build yourself, I don't know, the most expensive restaurant even in Kampala will look for you. That's how it's supposed to be.
Hello, this is Trudy. Nice meeting you. I'm so happy. I think I'm the first one here. Like, I've been to invite so much. I'm already in Nairobi, and I'm planning to go back to Nairobi, and I think it's fun. Nice meeting you, Mr. Mo. Once again, I want to give you a hand after here. So, I do real estate as well, and I wanted to ask you. Recently, I saw a video of you meeting just been in Uganda. So, I just started recently. I'm making plans. I personally move around, but I had never come to me that I should start recording. Till recently, so when I was like, let me start recording from where I stay and solving real estate problems. Slowly, I go into the negotiations. So for me, I wanted to ask, how do you get to meet these people? Like, how do they trust you to them? How does, because some of us here are not even go to those houses. You know? So how do you get that? Because I want to be able to get there and meet some people like that and learn more from them as well as a young girl and a youth in Uganda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your question. Okay, how do I meet them? Okay, I don't know, but for me, number one, I can just say I pray. And I pray to God to bring the right people in my life and take away people who come to cause negativity, stress, depression, anxiety. And when you pray, God will align you with the right people. God always does it, you know. So I can't say it's by my strength or, you know, because honestly, when I was coming to Ghana, there's this woman who loves me. So she always says, which country are you going to next in my DMs? And then she does all the research. She's like, these are the 10 videos you need to do, you know, meet this person, meet this person. So she told me you have to meet her. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know who he is, but when I came to Uganda, I was told, that's one of the richest guys, and I'm sorry, but you can't meet him. Like, you can't. No one accesses that guy. I was like, okay. Then I was just chilling, and then one evening, Maya is like, Ham has reached out to him, and they want to work with him. I'm like, oh my god, that's the guy who I told is difficult to reach, you know? So, because the guy reached out to Maya, I was able to, you know, Maya went with me. Thank God for Maya. He takes me to many places. So he was actually the one who was supposed to do the video, but he told me vlog. So I was like, oh, okay. So he did a video with him, sit down video coming up soon. It's gonna be really hot. But for me, he told me vlog. So I was like, okay, how about I can vlog? And then at the end of the day, we got to meet him. So yeah, that's it. And then also they. That's a good question. Mwale. Also for Mr. Mwale, I was in Kenya. I'm a mixture of 3 tribes in Kenya: Kikuyu, Luya, and Luo. So I was like, I know my Kikuyu side, I know my Luo side, but I haven't explored my Luya side. So let me go and explore. So I went to the Luya land, and then when I was there, someone told me, oh, Trudy, he's built a city. I'm like, let me see. So they took me there, and then I saw it. And then I told them I want to go to the place, and they say, well, sorry, but they're not around, but you can leave your number. So I was like, fine, if I'm leaving my number, then nothing's gonna come out. You know that these streets, the only time you leave your number will get in touch. So I left my number, and they went the next day, they called me, they're like, oh, we checked out your job, we're interested, please come over. And one thing led to another, and yeah.
Personally, I would say that no one is impossible for you to meet, but you just have to put yourself first.
Yeah.
You start from down, you go to the top. When I started, imagine I'm the guy who wears shorts, slippers, and you want to sit down with billionaires. Who are you? But I think I started small, got to know one person, and this person, let me tell you, some rich people in Africa, they are all friends. So once you get into that circle, they will introduce everybody to you. I came to Uganda. Personally, I didn't know who Ham is. My wife was the one who was looking for Ham. And I was there, and then I was having a conversation with someone in the room, and they were like, oh, you need to meet Ham. And I was there, I received a phone call. It's like, hey, you have to meet Ham tomorrow. And we're talking about Ham right there. The following day, there we go. And then I was like, hey, Hicks, you are the one who wanted to see this guy. So he just come and let's go. I met him, we sat down, we had an incredible conversation, went to his house, did a house tour, which is coming out soon. But I would just tell you, nothing is impossible. Build yourself as a creator. Find a niche, and all these people will come to you. And when they come, they're not just coming, they pay. Okay? So, this is what I'm going to tell you. I know you want to meet Ham. It's so hard to meet Ham, by the way. Because I was there when, on my birthday, Ham sent me a happy birthday, Maya. And I'm like, God, I think I've made it to life. I've made it to life. So, this one is just do your thing and start from somewhere. Thank you.
So, I think we're going to have 3 more questions. Yeah. Is that fine? Because I don't see the file.
Thank you very much. My name is Bishop Wode. I traveled all the way from Saudi, 347 kilometers. When I heard that Maya was in the country, I said, come rain, come sunshine, I'm going to meet that guy in person. So,
the bag is made from banana, the trunk. The tree has fiber, so it's used to make this bag. And it's good you say that you wear t-shirts mostly, because we're thinking of the best gift to get you. We thought to get you a traveler's hat, but we realized you're not really a hat guy.
Mpaka light hapo. Mpaka light. Ngegala mukwata bulungi. Mpaka light hapo. Kankozesa simu.
Oh wow.
This one?
That's Africa.
His foot. His foot to pan.
Africa, you are Africa to the world.
Yes.
So this was the perfect one for you.
Wode
Yeah. Mr. Ghana, baby. Africa to the world. Mr. Ghana, baby, Africa to the world.
Is this one also? You're from West Africa. These are flags of East Africa.
You married
so
in
we hope
Kenya.
you visit all of them and get to tell their stories. Because they are trying to unite into an East African community. So you don't have to suffer visa issues when you enter.
That's true, that's
Wow.
Mr. Ghana,
Baby, Africa to the world. Another one.
you,
More coming, more coming.
So Miss Trudy, we celebrate you. Personally, I'm half Kenyan, I'm Luya.
No.
I'm married to Kikuyu. So we love you so much. Napenda sana, kuna kuchukia kiandani. We love you so much. So this t-shirt says Hakuna Matata Uganda. As if there are no problems in Uganda. We love you so much. We only share love with you.
Apart from the Twitter hate.
Okay, let's tell you our African queen.
Guys, I just want to say thank you so much. You know what? We've been wanting to buy such t-shirts, right, babes? But we didn't get the time to go for them. So thank you so much.
No.
This is for you. It says purely Ugandan.
Yeah.
We hope you remember us as we move around.
And the Twitter hate.
We love you so much, Udemaya.
Don't focus on the Twitter hate.
I don't know what to say. I think the love has been amazing. I want to tell you guys, I appreciate the love. I love the unity among you guys, and I just hope that this unity is not because of the one is here. But this unity should be something that exists between you all. Spread love, not hate. Let's all love Africa, promote Africa, and let's unite Africa. I feel so emotional when I see Africans coming together like this, man.
Aww.
This is the Africa we want.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you guys, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Don't give up. Don't. MC, if I talk, I'll cry, you know?
Quite a bit. Once it's a bit emotional.
We have another gift for you, and I've decided to present it to my closest friend, Tina. I have a company. When I was doing YouTube, I noticed that YouTube ain't giving me the money that I needed. YouTube ain't giving me the money that I actually want, so I decided to, out of watching some of Wode videos inspiring us, I started my own business, making scented candles and reed diffusers from scratch here in Uganda. And I'm so in love with what I do, and decided that since Wode and Trudy are in the country, I would like them to take some of my products, and hopefully they'll appreciate them. They're from the bottom of my heart, and I want you all to know that we love you so much. So, So this is a diffuser, and this is a candle for Trudy and Maya.
Oh, wait, we also have a message right there.
Wow. We've always wanted something like this. We'll put it in our house and we'll be thinking of you. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
They have children.
4 years when I came here, she has a YouTube channel. It was called B&T Lifestyle. I came back this time around. They said someone wants to meet me in the person's called Value Farm. I'm like, what's going on? Value Farm? I went to check. I was like, is that not Tina? I'm saying this because of the rebranding that I was talking about. When something is not working for you, you can change.
Hold on.
And I know and believe that so many people from different African countries now know Tina as Valley Farm, not BN. So my points were valid, right? Thank you.
So we've come to the tail end of today. Mr. Wode and Miss Trudy, thank you very much for spending the evening with us. So as Ugandan YouTubers,